Alright, welcome back to the channel. It's another playing series vlog, and with this one I actually just want to update what I've been doing over the last 2 weeks. So yeah, it started off 2 weeks ago, went to Portugal, went to West Cliffs and had 3 days out there. I had a great time, filmed some content which is already up now, kind of like some more like every other shot videos. Then last week went to Mallorca, played 2 courses, Songuao and Alcanada, and they've done really well so far. So I think I've gained like 100 subscribers in the last 2 days since I've uploaded some of that content. So if you're new, welcome to the channel. This channel is pretty much about documenting my journey as such as a professional golfer as I move into next year. I'm looking to compete in the 2020 season properly. So this is how the vlog's going to work. I'm going to start by going back to Majorca. So this is just as I got to Majorca. So check this out. I've literally had like 3 hours sleep, I think.
Almost feel a bit embarrassed to walk around here and show you because it's not quite on the market that I'm used to staying at. Hold on. Right. Get out to this. Wow. What a place.
Cinnamon. Going for dinner.
So this is cucumber ice cream. Can I just confirm that?
He said it was gazpacho with some cucumber ice cream inside.
Okay. Right, good morning, it's day 2 and today we're at Alcanada, which is about a 30-minute drive from where we're staying at Callaway, and just had a little look around. This place looks insane. So we've got like the mountains one side and then you've got this sea view down here. I think the course climbs up into the hills and then comes all the way back down, so you see some like amazing views. I think I'm going to try and get content similar to yesterday, where I do film every shot for 9 holes and then do a few other videos on the back 9.
So the day after I got back from Mallorca, I went straight to Ferndown to have my second lesson with my coach at Ferndown, Scott. Now these selection of clips probably last about 10 minutes and we get into some detail with the things I'm working on in the swing, and then we'll just take it to the course as well. So sit back for 10 minutes. This is my lesson with Scott, and once this lesson's over we're going to come straight back to here and have a little chat with you about what's going on next week.
Okay James, so nice and loosened up now?
Yes.
So
made.
Yeah, we'll just sort of keep people up to speed in terms of what we've done so far today. So obviously I mentioned to you at the start of the session that I'd watched a couple of the videos that you'd put up there since you've been away.
Yep.
I suppose the key thing that I've been noticing is that slight loss of balance back onto your heels.
Yep.
So I think, you know, the first thing we've done this morning is try and address that, try and give you a bit more awareness of that first movement of your swing, not going back onto those heels. And then trying to piece it together in the practice swing, trying to get a good routine together. So let's just break it down a little bit here. Okay. So into that setup.
Right, so nice solid. It's feeling of balance in the setup.
Yeah, and then almost feel that first movement, almost feel you're going towards your toes a little bit. Yeah. So that's that sort of perception versus reality. We've seen on camera that you're not going down, but it feels like it.
Yeah, it feels like that.
Yeah. So we'll break it down to get both the balance and the swing shape to the top. That's good. And then from that position there, unwind, you're covering the ball, hands go left, and we've got a bit of a crosswind today coming off the right, so we've talked about trying to sort of hold this ball up against it. Yeah. So let's hit a shot now where we just break it down like you're doing there.
Okay. Right, so just go into same shot, yeah?
Yeah, same shot, but we're back to sort of conscious thinking with this one.
Right,
so
this is literally All the thoughts.
Yeah. So all the thoughts, and then we're going to hit one where, like we discussed, where you just sort of react to it better.
Okay.
Good. Then up to the top and stop. Good. Good. Well done. So balance much better.
Yep. I think that was picked up in the comment section by quite a few people.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's nice.
I was falling off pretty much.
Yeah.
Every long shot.
Yeah. So let's just do one more of those where we break it down.
Sure.
Good. And then turn. Good. Probably better than the last one actually. Left arm was in a better position at the top of the swing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked a little. We're going to go out on the course in a minute, aren't we? We're going to do a little skills test to get you more. Obviously, you got open qualifying coming up soon, so we don't want too many technical thoughts going on through your mind. So it's difficult where you're trying to work on your swing whilst play at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and work on a good routine for you. And do a little skills test out there for your sort of what I would call short approach shots, maybe for you inside sort of 160. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but so good, that was good balance again. Okay mate, so we are on the 9th hole of our Alice course, and like we were talking about on the range, just want to try and get you feeling a little bit more competitive on the golf course, try and get you away from some of the swing thoughts you're feeling on the range.
Yep.
Bring it out onto the golf course and start recording some of your shots.
Okay.
So just something pretty simple. I do this with quite a few players that I coach. We're going to hit 2 clubs from the same yardage here. We're going to note the wind direction, okay, and then we're going to record both shots in terms of how far they both finish.
Okay.
So basically the first club, I want you to hit the club that you would probably take in like a competitive situation.
Yep.
But then the second club, I want you to maybe club down one, so you then have to play more of a 3/4, whether it's a hold up shot or a softer shot, punch shot into the wind.
Okay.
And just start to see if you can basically execute both shots. Okay, so let's try that on this hole. So what we're going to hit for the first shot, James?
Alright, so first shot 142 in this downwind is going to be a wedge. I don't usually like to hit my wedges full, so for me it's just like my full on-course wedge would probably be around 145 if I hit one. So this is just taking some off because it's probably playing what, like 135?
Yeah, it's sort of down off the right, the wind, isn't it?
Yeah.
So trying to hold it off maybe a fraction.
Yep. So trying to hit it at the flag, holding it off a tiny bit,
yeah,
and
so
also knocking it down.
Think a little bit about your start line here.
Yep.
Like we were trying to do on the range before we came out. So pick a target as maybe see that white flag on the range behind the green.
Yes.
Maybe that could be a good start line. Okay. Trying to feel like you just hold it up to start it there.
Into that flag.
Yeah, and then the wind, I think, if you execute it, yeah, could just drift it back.
Yeah.
So strike was pretty good, back right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that would have been the club that you'd have probably played.
Yeah.
Yeah, tournament wise.
Yeah.
So doing something slightly different now. So not, is this a 9-iron?
This is a 9-iron. Yeah.
So not the club that obviously you would probably take, but this is just more just working on a bit of feel today, trying to get away from some of the swing thoughts. So this is going to be quite a soft 9-iron, trying to hold it up slightly.
So based on that shot, do you think the wind is? Do you think the wind's still?
I think it's more down, isn't it? Because that, yeah, it was a pretty flat flight, wasn't it? Yeah. So I think it is. I think you just got to try and hit like a bit of a chippy 9-iron in there now.
I'll cut it to that flag. Sure.
So similar shot.
Pretty much next to you.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
13.
So two pretty similar shots there actually, weren't they?
Yes.
So pin was tucked sort of back left, so the misses were actually quite good.
What did you do? Feet or?
I would, yeah, times it by 3 and put it into feet.
39 and
yeah.
14 times 3. 42.
There we go. Bit of maths. Right? So here you go then. With these short approach shots, what do we reckon would be a good sort of average footage if you were recording this in practice?
So from 142.
Yeah, if we were saying, I tell you what, if we said between maybe 100 yards and 150.
I would say 20 foot would be like decent average.
Yeah.
Because then you're hitting a couple to 10 and a couple just outside.
Yeah.
I would say short-term goal.
Yeah.
Why? What's PGA Tour?
Well, I think if you look at a lot of the guys over the years, Mickelson is well up there in this sort of distance.
Yeah.
I think at one point 2 or 3 years ago where he led it, I think I can remember his average from say about between 100 and 125 was about 8.5, 9 foot.
Wow.
That's going to obviously go up a little bit if he was spreading it out to 150.
Yeah.
But that's pretty good. Realistically, I think if you were averaging 20 foot in the, from sort of 130, 140 downwards to 100 yards, I think that's pretty good. I know we like to think that we should be getting it a lot closer than that.
That's the thing, you've got to be realistic.
Yeah, but the reality is, if you're averaging sort of 20 foot, I think realistic good goal for you to begin with.
So these technically then should be as bad as I'm going to play the shot.
Yeah. Like I would say that two good bad shots. You haven't short-sided yourself and missed it on the left because the pin was tucked left. Worst case, you fancy a chance of just getting down in 2 from there.
Yeah, sure.
And onto the next. It's just trying to not miss the green, with those clubs in hand, and just trying to give yourself the odd birdie chance. But certainly, average 20 foot would be pretty good.
We've got 121, which is, and the wind is straight down. If anything, it's coming off the left, but generally it's pretty much straight down here.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a club wind.
Okay.
So 121 is kind of like in between. It's my 56, generally around 112, or it was 112 from previous yardages. In the 50s, around 130. So it's probably just a stock 56.
Yeah.
And then do you also want to hit that 50 as well?
Yeah. So hit the 56 first, and then we'll hit the 50 with the second ball. Okay. So try and go through your routine again. Break the practice swing down, and then over the golf ball, just think more of that balance.
Okay.
Look pretty good.
Ripped off the green.
Did it spin back? Yeah, there's a little false front on that green there.
Is there?
Yeah.
That's landed like 5 foot from the bottom.
Yeah.
Right,
Look.
so based on that, I think 50 probably would be the choice anyway.
Yeah, take a bit of the spin off it as well.
Yeah.
So go through that routine again, have your practice swing. Break it down. Wind's got it a bit.
Not a lot. Yeah.
Alright, so where's the pitch mark for that first shot, James?
Yeah.
Up there.
And yeah, just hit with
just
a decent strike. It is a bit of spin.
Yeah.
It's downwind at the end of the day.
I know.
Isn't it?
Just pace back to where the ball's actually finished now.
9.
So 9 pace. So that
27 foot.
So that ball's basically spun 27 feet. So I suppose a good example of what we're doing here, where sometimes maybe even clubbing up to on that occasion to take a bit of the spin off is probably the right play, because you've hit a good shot there.
Especially when you had a lot of rain yesterday and the wind.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That's just terrible, right?
So
but that was the one that you were telling, really good conversation about wind direction there.
Yeah.
And how important it is, like, starting it on the right line.
Yeah.
And taking note of the wind constantly, because on that one I've literally aimed at the flag. The wind was in fact from the left, and it's moved it across.
Yeah.
A good, like 3-4 yards.
Yeah, definitely.
So instead of it instead of me aiming like 3-4 yards left and it catching the green, it's missed the green, and I'm trying to make it down. So
yeah, I don't think you've hit a bad shot there. I sort of almost misjudged the wind there. It was more off the left as well than what I thought.
Feel it here.
Yeah, definitely. So I think the start line, we weren't quite maybe engaged with how far left of the flag you were aiming it.
Exactly.
The ball started about 2 yards right of the flag, and the wind's caught it, and it's gone. So it's things like that. Just obviously in tournament golf, you can't do not with a wedge in hand.
Alright, so yeah, as you can see, another great lesson. So really enjoying having lessons with Scott, and we're gonna do plenty more content together. I'm gonna try and film at Ferndown again soon with him, and he's gonna be my ongoing coach. So it's now Friday. On Monday, I've got Open qualifying, which is the regional stage of Open qualifying. It's in Minchinhampton Golf Club, and I actually did this last year, but I wasn't playing golf. I was doing long drive, and then just went out and shot like 8 over after not competing for like 5 years. But this year is slightly different. Obviously, I've been working on some things. My game's feeling better than it's ever felt, definitely in the long game anyway. And I'm not feeling positive in the fact that I feel like I could go out and qualify through to local stage, because I mean, I've not been competitive this year. This is, apart from the YouTube Open, which you can't really class as a competitive round, this is my first competitive round playing, so you can't just expect to go out there and play well. And the changes have been mostly long game as well, so I've not had a chance to practice this part, which I'm trying to get in before Minchinhampton. But the good thing is, things feel like they're progressing like pretty fast, considering I've had 2 lessons, and it's going to be ongoing through this year, and then next year I feel like I could really play some good golf and maybe compete next year. So in the meantime, I'm working on my short game, and I've got another delivery being delivered later, so I'm not sure what that is. I may show you that towards the end of this vlog, but I've got chipping and putting practice to do, so I'm going to get on with that now, and I'll check in later. Right, so we've got some changes starting with equipment. This is the first change, which is the putter. This is the Stroke Lab Marksman, which is face balanced, as you can see, and has a decent alignment head on it. Yeah, so this putt basically promotes a different stroke. I've always been barn door, whatever you want to call it, opening the blade, closing the blade. With this one, I'm trying to get a bit more over the ball and just get straight to straight, just try and get some inconsistencies out the stroke. And I've also changed the way I putt. You've probably seen this in the videos already. I've gone left, below, right, and I'm kind of like changing that on this putting green at the moment, the grip that I'm using. So previously I was conventional, double overlap, whatever you want to call it. I then went to the overlapping left, below, right, but now what I'm feeling really comfortable doing is going left, below, right, almost using this as like one single piece, getting this right hand above, and then just stroking it with the left hand, almost using this arm as a lever, just keeping it completely still and gaining some feel with the right hand. So I'm just pushing it through with the right hand and using this as a lever. It feels really good so far. These are quicker than Augustus. Anyway, that bit's feeling good. So I'm planning to get a practice round at Minchinhampton the day before, and I'm playing with Konig, so we're going to map the course, and I'm going to spend a lot of time before and after around the greens just trying to get it down, like the chip in, the putt in, so I can feel confident with that area of the game on Monday. Alright, so just been to pick up delivery. I wasn't sure whether it was going to be a Travis delivery because I know they've got another drop coming soon, but it was a Callaway ball package with good luck with your game this summer. I need a new camera, don't say that. Good luck with your game this summer, Team Callaway. From Owen, that's nice. So we've got some more golf balls. Sweet. There's another like plan with Callaway that involves me and Harry, which could be like pretty big. And Harry's just told me, because he was speaking to Owen earlier, which is basically the guy that deals with us. And if it does, if he can put this plan through, it'd be sick. But yeah, I won't tell you about that for now. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. There's another club, because now I've put new clubs in the tow. I've got the Freewood. I'm going to get out of the car. Right, so this is the last delivery. So I now have a Freewood, the Epic Flash Project X in 83 gram shaft. Basically, you can't see that, but yeah, same specs as I've got my driver. We're at Harry's now. Right, so we're at the Harry residence, and I've got a match on my camera that I can't. It's basically my memory card, and I've got to plug it into his laptop in order to get off, because my laptop don't have a memory card holder. But it's a match of me and the average golfer, so that's coming probably like either tomorrow or the next day. Hello.
Oh, watch out, that goes through it sideways. A bit big for these doorways.
Is that custom fit? That? Right then. Right then, bastard. Right then, you bastard.
So Ryan left this bloody bag of filler here, look. He left his whole bag of filler.
Got your clubs ready, got them clean. Are you going tomorrow?
To the see all pros.
You haven't cleaned them yet?
I've just been to the range, I cleaned them before I went. I'll clean them the night before, but
Are you
I've got the here, because you're not a pro unless the towel goes right through the middle of your bag. Have you noticed that? Like all the pros have them through the middle?
No, I noticed that, mate. I've hung on my fucking bag.
Oh, and the name. Got the name on my bag as well, you can't go without that.
Harry Flower.
Bit of fitness before we go and get the old shoulders working. Whoa,
You have lost a bit of weight recently, actually, haven't you?
yeah, I've been playing a lot of golf.
You're looking a bit skinny. You're pretty red as well. Have you been?
So that's the front squats, just to build some stability there.
That's a goblet squat, mate.
Anyway.
So yeah, I'm not going up till Sunday.
Good prep. Just watching my friend Victor.
Your mate?
Yeah.
How's he your mate?
Vic. So I call him
Vic.
Vic, yeah. Vicky boy.
Can't lay.
Oh, Vic.
He's the guy who's always tired, isn't he? Can't lay. Well, yeah, I just need to get my files basically.
Breath. I actually really out of breath after doing them shoulder presses. You don't get boulder shoulders like these without, working hard. Putting in the training, putting in the work. Eating the protein.
Looking pretty hench, to be fair.
Cheers.
Right, I'm going to end the vlog here just before we sort this out because my microphone battery's about to die. The next vlog's going to be the open qualifying vlog, so watch out for that. And hopefully,
You said qualifying.
I'm going to be flying, mate. And but before that, probably the match of an average golfer match of you. Right, see you on the next one.